now picked up for Liquid as well, which is honestly going to see a lot of the puck for Liquid, I would say. Flex is still kind of open. It could be a pause for puck, could be a mid.
Yeah,
10 seconds remaining.
I think I probably prefer the 4. It gives them really good catch against all 3 heroes. You know, you can find the natures in the trees. Of course, the coil very good against Morphling and Ember. I wonder if we'll see something to combo with that, you know, guaranteeing the snap. Will we see like a I don't know. Could flex it to the 3, throw in a Dark Willow? I don't know. It's very wombo combo.
To terrorize?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's really wombo combo. I'd like to have something more consistent. Maybe a Bat Rider. I wouldn't mind, but then what do you put the Bat Rider? Something that I still like the puck for the right thing. Matthew, perhaps? Oh.
Okay.
No, not against OG. I'm sorry, I know Liquid loves this hero, and I do think they have great performances. I don't think it's a bad hero according to the draft, but I just don't think you can play Lone Druid against OG, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good hero against Ember mid, and we know that has the ability to outlane and push towers when Thompson starts to rotate. Again and again, we see this theme of picking a pushing hero against an aggressive rotating hero. But I tend to agree that it's not a hero that really comes online truly until it's often too late against OG based on how they play. That being said, OG's draft is a little bit slower than normal. You know, the Morphling, he's gonna farm, I guess. I'm gonna take that back. It doesn't matter what heroes they play. It's gonna be online from like 5 minutes in.
They play up tempo regardless of what they play. We saw Samael play an up tempo Morphling, to be honest. It was actually very similar draft to this one, honestly. Not the Nate NP with an Ember. I want to say it was an Ember Spirit. It was a Void Spirit, one of the brothers. So it's a general similar idea. I do like the OG draft though. It's very solid. They have a lot of global presence, great mobility. That's what they love, right? The fact that they can always add the +1 to the team fights is what OG really excels at. They understand what an engagement can be.
Yep, and it'll definitely be No Tail on the Nature's Prophet. He's really just pioneered almost that position 5 Prophet. Regardless of the meta, he's going to be there. It sort of secures the Morphling's early couple of levels, and then he can, like you said, start adding his extra body and damage to fights no matter where they are on the map.
Yep, exactly. Now we're going to see the last picks coming out. What are we lacking here? OG needs an offlaner. And I want to say Harry, because Quick will usually... Actually, it doesn't matter.
Liquid's turn to pick.
Yeah.
I can hear.
I
think Bear Ember matchup is good, even if Singularity lost for that exact matchup.
I kind of would like them to take the fight to OG, maybe even pick up something like the Leshrac.
Ooh, I like that. Mickey loves that hero as well.
10 seconds remaining.
You know, we saw them play it earlier. The Lone Druid plus Leshrac gave them a huge amount of pushing power.
5 seconds remaining.
And that
Yeah.
kind of helps deal with these long drawn out fights. Leshrac is happy to just pump out as much damage as possible.
He's very good against Morphling as well. Clears trees. He deals with the Ember somewhat because he can extra stun. You would have a lot of stuns, honestly. Oh, I like that pickup a lot, actually. I like your Lesha.
OG's turn to pick.
Monkey King.
Monkey King. So that Monkey King is gonna go mid, or maybe against the Morphling.
It's definitely
aggressive.
It's definitely a mid-game Monkey King. They can probably flex it however they want. I mean, Lone Druid's going to be fine against Ember regardless. So, Monkey may be expecting
10 seconds remaining.
mid one to go on something like the Dark Seer,
5
perhaps.
seconds
You know, one of these
remaining.
melee heroes, and preemptively picking the Monkey who's good against most of those.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Monkey in general. I think it suits the draft. It's quite strong, I would say, again. It's a good pickup, I would say, for Team Liquid. It does complete the draft nicely. If there's ever the kind of, if there's ever a draft I would believe in against OG, it would be.
I actually really like this pairing too, because you have the Lich with the Frost Armor, who kind of salvages Monkey King's really, really awful first couple of levels where he has, you know, almost no armor and can get completely harassed down. So that helps you out in the laning stage, and then you have the slows, you've got the coil plus the Wukongs on top of it. It is a long cooldown, but Monkey King is definitely a pretty active hero, even in spite of that.
The final pick here for OG is going to be a Beastmaster. We haven't seen them play, but I've seen a couple comments that I think is really true. The pool of heroes mid one has been playing in this offlane. It has been. He has played, I think, a different hero every match almost.
That's one thing that OG certainly doesn't lack is versatility in basically all of their players.
Yes.
So it's hard to, you know, ever ban them out of a game. And so it'll be interesting to see mid one play this hero. We haven't personally gotten to see him play it yet, but I'm sure he'll be just as good on it as he is on all the other heroes we've seen him play. Gives them a lot of pushing power. They have the Treants and the Beastmaster, lots of units to deal with, and not a whole lot of wave clear on the side of Team Liquid.
No, that's true. I do like the Beastmaster pick a lot. That signal target stun is really useful against the Lone Druid to keep him in place while you charge at him, right, with Morphling. He can cut down trees easily against the Monkey King, so King has to be a bit careful with where he jumps at, because Beastmaster will cut immediately at the I love this pick. Honestly, OG has a really solid draft as well. I've been doing.
Yeah, their vision game is going to be really hard to deal with Nature's Prophet TPing, you know, wherever he wants to place wars, with the Hawks as well, and Monkey King is going to have a hard time in trees. So Mickey, he's going to have a pretty tough game if he doesn't get up to a really good start.
Before we do so, what do you guys all love?
Prepare for battle.
Back. Well, welcome to this game, and we have a very interesting game because this is the last. I mean, this is really important for Liquid points.
I like this a lot. Okay, so I was gonna say I think they should flex the Monkey King to mid because it's a much better matchup against the Ember Spirit than he would have against the Beast, and so that is what they are gonna do. Koikfoot will go to the safe lane.
All right, so that was what you were excited about?
Yeah, I am excited about it. Anytime people, you know, Mickey's their safe lane carry player, but recognizing that he can have no impact against the Beast or dominate the Ember Spirit and Bear will be just fine is a good move.
No, I like your excitement in the voice. I was thinking they're gonna do something like really special, but we do see Liquid do this a lot. Actually, it's something that I do like a lot about the team. Back in the day, remember when Morphling was like a mid hero for a while and was really strong, the laner, and Mickey used to play that all the time. It wasn't a problem for them. Making Koikva shop lanes all the time. Koikva's even played off lane sometimes, as BO3 takes his lane a bit more. The versatility in this Liquid team, I think, is a result of how long they've been together. Well, BO3 went for an early Orb of Venom, which is a great idea to catch No Tail, but these are just some nice body blocks. Yeah, man, you are fighting against the king of micro. This is the guy who played Meepo support, my man. You are not gonna be able to get to.
Boxy, he does have a bash queued up, so we'll be looking to punch somebody in the face pretty hard here pretty soon.
Long way to see you.
I think Sardar's one of the better heroes. Jesus Christ. That is a dark light. I think Sardar's one of the better heroes dealing with
No Tail.
Prophet. So annoying. Yes, dance! Dance in his face! And if Boxy oversteps as well, you got the Treants body blocking him afterwards. There we go, he just got the final hit. This is definitely going to be a face boots game, I think, for the Slaughter.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the attack speed is really nice from treads if you're dealing with these slipper heroes like the Morph and the Ember. But he probably wants to be aggressive.
Yeah, the extra movement speed up. What do you think of this lane, by the way? Do you think that's Slaughter Puck? I mean, Puck is a pretty good hero against Morphling as well, so.
It'll get better for Liquid, I think, the longer it goes. Although, I don't know, No Tail is really just owning them right now. So much
He
harass
really
out of
is.
the Puck.
He has one Blight Node, and that is enough. Stone plus Fairy Fire, that is how you win a lane. Honestly, he is controlling them completely. You know what lane? Oh. I heard our comments. He's gonna come back though. He has the teleportation. No problem.
Yep,
I like how he's using those TPs aggressively. He knows he's gonna secure the lane, and he's not gonna be rotating early, so it doesn't matter. He leaves Samael alone for a bit though, and look at this. Oh, that's what happens when I'm gone, says No Tail. I can't just leave you alone. Samael, come on. Taiga is reconsidering this though. He's realizing No Tail's gonna come anytime. No Tail's back. DB a bit further back so you get some trees as well. Fine. Always gonna die here.
I do like this buckler. Really important to have on somebody in this lane. They're putting it on the puck, which is a little bit awkward, but it's definitely necessary if you're trading against the Morph and the Nature's Prophet.
I agree. You could have, I mean, you can't have puck really turning into
Flames rush forth.
Vlads. Yes, you could have a puck 4 go Vlads. I don't think that's. Yeah, I'd rather not though. I'd rather have the slaughter build that.
Yeah. I tend to agree, but they wanted to get aggressive with this Oof, so Boxy, he needs to get something. He needs to be able to trade a little bit. He's gonna.
Well, Samael used to be so annoyed by the Yoshi. Now he's partaking in it. I like it. He's really fitting in with the team.
You can't beat him. Join him.
Good body block by Taiga. Slithering crash, and they have one more hit to the bash here. But nice body block though. The creeps are kind of massing around Taiga, doing a fair amount of damage. That buck really helps out, and they do get the first blood here in the top lane. Good job there, Liquid.
Yeah, really, all 3 lanes going quite well. Koikba is in trouble though, being slowed by the boars.
Bottom lane, they do find them. The boars plus Saksa, you know, that's just level 2, and the boars continue against Insania. Level 2 boars already. I think Insania's dead. Yes. God, OG.
Nasty.
Say, fine, you kill my carry, I kill yours, your support too.
Yeah, if one lane is going as expected, truly, it is the mid lane, where Ike is crushing Thompson as expected.
Yes, so apparently Thompson can be beat.
Well, this matchup is nearly unplayable for Ember Spirit.
Yes, it is. There was a while though when they really heavily nerfed Jingle Mastery that Ember actually won the matchup because the Flame Guard damage was just a bit too much, but then Jingle Mastery got it went away. That was when Monkey King was hot garbage.
Look at where mid one is playing right now. Koikba is having to run away as a lone druid. Level behind, these boar slows are owning him.
See if they can. Insania seems to be the Insania. Oh, those creeps are gonna body block. This is so annoying. Look at how those creeps are putting themselves, blocking any potential exit. It wasn't even that bad of a play, but the creeps, man, it's how the aggro works to try to fight out to you. And if one rat is closed, then they gotta find the next one.
Plus, if your name's on the Aegis twice, the game just tends to favor you a little bit instead of the creeps. You know, they were taken over by some Midas mode players, and they decided to do some nice body blocking. So shout out to those AI players.
Yeah, that is true. That's actually a very good piece of knowledge there. Lots of people don't know this, but yeah, that's why OG wanted to win twice. The $2 million, which
yeah, it only unlocks
more
when you get that second Aegis. That's
exactly. No Tail is about to go down. There we go. They get a patch as well. Very well calculated by Boxy. So Weldon forced him to a double or 2 points into waveform early. So that's a pretty big win for Liquid, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Just needs the cooldown reduction, I suppose. And Liquid playing the lanes pretty well.
And the range as well.
Yep. All 3 cores ahead of their counterparts. Something that we've seen OG do on a regular basis.
Yes, and more importantly, mate, they're beating Thompson. I don't care how one-sided this matchup is. It is possible. I am,
Never refuse.
And we have seen Thompson dominate every single mid lane with Ember, with Void. These 2 spirits have been the go-to heroes for him, and Mika is doing it. Really good for them. Honestly, this is Liquid's strongest point, though, as a team. The lanes are always what Liquid really excels at. They know this early game. They know how to play the aggression. They have very good timed aggression. They never overextend in the earth. Good. Later they do, but for now, they play it really, really well.
Yeah, and it's really, really important that they shut down the tempo setter on the side of OG because, like I keep saying, everything kind of stems from Thompson being able to start diving around this period of time right now, and he's not even level 6 yet, so.
Bottom, everyone seems to want to get the kill on point. Was it possible? They had the fear. They are forced to scale early on fear just to make sure that mid one can get the kill, but actually Insania may just die regardless. This is the life of support. You're there, you frost blast them, you're happy, you saved your carry, but you're gonna be the sacrificial goat in the end.
2 level advantage for Mickey. He's tanking the tower a little bit. Needs to be careful. Here comes No Tail.
Oh, he does use that ultimate. Wukong's command and force him away. That swamp, quite literally. No Tail realizes this is not a Monkey King he wants to fight. See TP down bottom lane. It's a puck as well. They want to get the kill on Saksa. It's time for retribution, says Insania. He puts the shield up onto the puck. That's not going anywhere. Of course, it's a first hidden tangle. Of course.
For a lesson.
They bring down Saksa.
Calculated by Quick there. Top lane, Boxy getting pressured by Sumo.
Yeah, Boxy's fine. They've been getting him so much of a lead here. Really has been easier time for Boxy. I think that right now Liquid is in the position where the Lone Druid is working. Because last time you got cancelled a bit in the lanes, and this time breaking the tempo setter, getting the space. This lineup is going to work out for them, at least in the beginning.
Yeah, Quickfoot is having a pretty rough time though, and mid one is actually the first person to claim a tower, so Beastmaster will continue to exert pressure down here, which means that Liquid's going to have to dedicate some resources to slowing it down. And like we said before, they don't have the best wave clear, so probably you send the puck, or probably the puck, I guess.
Okay, they're trying to take the outpost out. The outpost battle, we always see him this time. It's 8 minutes though. It's not as vital. Insania. They're gonna go down. Yeah, Mickey joins in, and look at this, Mickey! Gonna turn this around. Very nice sprout though, blocking him away. And the monkey cannot jump onto them. They might take the outpost, but that would have been a great kill. Sometimes, man, no till. This guy never disappoints, honestly.
He's a beast on this Nature's Prophet.
Really is. Any micro here is again. Honestly, he's been a beast this whole qualifiers. Very, very solid player here. Okay, lane. He's starting to build up that Echo Saber. Oh, that was a really interesting play. Just to get the lap.
Look at No Tail getting some deep wards down.
Yes, this is the value of 5 NP, right, that everyone always talks about. The fact that you can ward anywhere on.
He's mastered the art of being a huge asshole, and that's really what you need to be doing as Position 5. So, anyone looking to have fun in pubs as a support, won't No Tail, because he has so much fun.
True. No Tail. Okay, another great sprout, but I don't think this one's gonna serve him to get away. Yeah, they even have the stun there. Okay, make him a body block, but he does get the Jingle Mastery trigger in the end. Not that it matters too much, because the rest of the team is not gonna fight this, of course. Well, actually, Thompson's doing Thompson plays. They go a bit deep. That is a great 6th Sense Sentry. That it catches the ward there, because they found No Tail, so I'm assuming that's why. And almost caught Thompson is the reason why Thompson couldn't go in.
Uh-oh, it's gonna get you by creeps though.
Do you not get the gold or the creeps do?
I don't. No, I don't remember actually, but.
Because it should be whoever wards it, right? Whoever gets the vision, so I'm not sure how.
Right, I just can't remember if it extends to creeps. I feel like it doesn't, but I could be wrong.
Thank you for No Tail taking the top lane, we got Jingle Mastery. And yes, they just hit him through the trees. But unfortunately it doesn't really work that great when you have amplified damage on top of you.
6-4, 1k gold lead. Still favoring OG slightly. Sumail. Doing some stuff, farming away, rotating over towards the triangle where they have all the vision, where they have more heroes.
You're put in a position as Sumail where you realize this is not only a high tempo Morphling game, but you have to make up for the lack of space. Because Thompson is unfortunately not, or he's not going to be able to do that for a bit. That's a really nice stack to get from Thompson though.
He's not able to make space, but he's still making space. I mean, I don't know how many times I need to say this about OG. We still have not seen a fight on the OG side of the map. It's always on their opponent's side of the map.
That is true, actually. They do control those lanes very well. They're shoving out lanes consistently.
Soxa stole the bear.
Sadia shows his face and they immediately take him out. There's Dream Coil. Okay, so it's closer, but Thompson, staying true to form, walks back from the river to make sure to stay on the liquid side of the map.
Exactly. Soxa has a bear, by the way.
Soxa has a bear? How? What? Where's the bear, by the way? The green bear from the Rubik. So if you give items to the bear and you lose the bear, does it just the items? Or do you get it back when you restart? Beastmaster, careful, he's the first to die, and that's good bash. But hey, in comes Samael in puck form. I will get the kill for the slaughter because the shield really helped him a lot here. With the amplified damage, he goes around it, Buck coming in for the last stun, and he does get it, but the cost of his own life. They murder Samael, and now going for Sox's bear. Bear on bear violence here.
Radiant's top tower.
He still has it stolen though, so he's gonna resummon it. Hold on to it.
Hey, no, it's a good steal. Oh, no.
Downstrike. He's like, wait a second. I don't want to feed 300 gold anymore. I'm not gonna put any items on this thing. So.
It's true. It's not that great of a steal for Rubik. It's okay. It's a little bit memey, but it's really not as great past like the 7-minute mark. I do like to play by Boxy, by the way. Sometimes I understand that Boxy just acknowledges I have to die here, but it'll be good Dream Coil here for the Ember. Nice though with the stun of Rubik. So give Ember some space, and he even evades the stun from Mickey. Thompson, this is why this man does not die. This is why the man can do the things he likes.
I'm always looking for the next rotation. Anytime OG makes a play, there's always a second one coming very soon. I would assume they'll probably start to rotate towards mid one here in a little bit. He has the roar available. He's just going to continue to pressure this bottom lane. And sure enough, there's the smoke. They're playing towards him.
Smoke. Just top sitting no kill. Okay, yeah, top until the bait. And they managed to put Quick in a bad position. Can he complete the true form? He does not. True form wasted for nothing as well, and they're gonna catch Lich. That was a good rotation by OG. That was a no-tail, honestly. Hats off to that play.
Yeah, really nice smoke. Soxa having the corrosive haze meant that one sleight of fist was almost all of Koikva's life right there. And this will be a tier 1 tower in the mid lane going down as well as Beastmaster connects.
This is the problem with Thompson as well, which is, well, not really the problem with pacing Thompson, which is he is used to lane's not entirely going his way, and he knows how to recover no problem. Right? Very similar to how Sumail used to play in the mid lane. He did not have any trouble recovering, even if he did lose the lane. Right.
Yeah, Sumail would go farm, Thompson just runs at you, no matter what farm is.
Exactly, and he wins though. He wins by running at you. That's the OG style. Perpetual game of chicken, as it is. Foxy has the bash ready, by the way. It's not the easiest of plays here. Okay, it's still the most fun here as an Echo Saber. Could fight Thompson if they want to. They're biding their time. There's the illusions. There's a Dream Call. Surprise! They've got a bait as well. Looking to take down Thompson here if they so please. The damage should be sufficient. Thompson, never for the fist. Not good enough. That would have been too clutch. Liquid was done with this guy. They murdered Rubik as well. And they actually did a very similar play to what OG did earlier. So congratulations, well played.
Yeah. They're keeping the game pretty close, which is extremely important against OG. They're going to get the mid tier 1 tower as well, thanks to the bear. And this potential for taking Roche, which is something that they would love to steal away from the Morphling.
Oh my, mid one. Oh, look at this. Thomas playing with him. There, roar me, I dare you. Oh, okay, okay, that hurts. It's a local TP. Taiga was not expecting this. He has to get away. Taiga might sacrifice his life for this. The Ozio jump is not going to be good enough. However, it is a mid one kill, so it's still a worthwhile trade for Liquid.
Absolutely, yeah. Really quick rotations from Liquid. This is what you have to do. OG's always looking for that next play, the next kill, and Liquid are matching them currently, and it's starting to favor them a little bit. I have a hard time picking a winner if we were to go super late in this game, but I would imagine that we're going to get a pretty bloodbathy game. Lots of kills as we enter the mid stage and start to contest these bigger objectives like the Roche and the tier 2s.
I'm actually loving how Liquid is playing. I understand that sometimes OG does get beat early and they still recover, it's fine, but Liquid is playing the scrappy done that OG is not doing well. And they went, oh, scrappy done, yeah, cracks knuckles, goes into the game, no problem. Liquid loves these kind of plays as well, so it does suit them. And Liquid comes from a very strong win against Alliance. 2-0 Alliance, they're rivals, right? So they're definitely confident in this game.
Yeah, and this is probably the first time that I've seen OG give a decent amount of space to the enemy core. Koikva is just pushing in the top tower, no problem. He's feeling pretty good about himself. He's only 3rd in net worth from the top.
Dire's top tower is under
Take the
attack.
tower up top quick.
Dire's structures are
For a
fortified.
lesson.
The lone druid, oh, Tyga's gets caught out actually. Lone druid's trying to take a tower, and this would be pretty big, giving them a bit of extra space, completely dominating the enemy safe lane. Happen for
Radiant's
now.
bottom tower is
Mid
under
one's still
attack.
smoked along with Zoxa. They're running towards top lane, but Boxy will break it.
Yeah, Boxy will break it, but his body might break as well. Oh no, back to the face, Slithering Crush, Boxy's out of here!
Force up the roar.
Final roar. Yeah, they have some
Big
mill.
roar.
Nice. Oh, on to 3. They can attack some mill here. They should be able to beat him. And a circle. Mid is trying to keep the circle as long as possible. The stuns are too good. The damage is impossible to deal with.
Radiant's
Samil will go down.
under attack.
He got a big fucking at initiation, but Mick is surprised with a great boundless strike.
Boxy's super tanky right now with the drums plus double bracer and treads and wand and the essence ring. He really just putting his body in between OG and his teammates.
They find Beastmaster yet again.
Is under attack.
Boxy, honestly, the eternal obstacle. He seems to be a helpless fish out of water. Really, he's a flying fish. He can be out of water, no problem. He can find people like the Ember. Look at how he's bashing them. He's been silenced. Don't dream cold. The Ember can do nothing.
Top tower
I think they're going to go high ground here.
So, this might be the actual game where Liquid ends quickly. And they don't waffle about with the high ground thing. This is the best moment for Liquid to win. They tend to struggle breaking that high ground if it's minute 35 to 40. That's when they struggle. 30 to 40 is tough. But this, they love these stomp games.
Dota is a game of momentum often, and Liquid have certainly seized it away from OG for the first time in this entire qualifiers. Up 3k, about to get the Aegis. It's going to make Mika able to go absolutely ham in these fights. Yeah, it's a little for OG.
Yeah. This might be the first team that really sets some strength. I think the style of Liquid, it's not that they're necessarily better than everyone else, but their style is much more suited to deal with OG style. Showing.
Yeah,
This is a good draft as well.
They're not afraid to just run at OG, and like I said, I really think one of the biggest things that OG does better than most teams is that they bring the extra hero to every engagement. They never just bring like, oh, 2 will be okay to get the skill. It's always like 2, and we've got a 3rd one coming and a 4th one coming in just in case.
Yes. And a team that, you know, they've been playing together for so long, they die together. They don't care. If it's 5 people that they die, okay, so be it. It's a team wipe, but they're gonna fight that good fight. They're definitely going to commit completely to it.
Look at this TP from No Tail, super deep. Where's Mickey? Where's Mickey?
Thompson also and that's Koikva gone. Doesn't waste his true form. Does he have a bear when he comes back? Nice snipe by Mickey. He doesn't have a bear when he comes back. And Sani also caught out there from behind. Unfortunately, not much you can do there. So OG, never really count them out of this game.
Yeah, you can't get lazy just because you've got the Aegis. You have to expect OG to run at you. That's like something that they do consistently. I've noticed in these qualifiers is the moment that you take your foot off the gas, OG is like, well, they're not expecting us to be aggressive right now. So what are we gonna do, boys? We're gonna be aggressive, and they just absolutely catch Liquid sleeping right there.
Yeah, they did. They've been really good at cutting. Like when they get these ganks, they cut completely to the lone druid. It seems like they know exactly what the target is. Cancel Koikva, take the lone druid away. That's your win condition as the game progresses. The monkey will not be at the top of this network. Well, he went for a Maelstrom build, so maybe that's fuck this.
Yeah, you say that, but he's having a very good game.
Mick is playing very, very well. General, actually, all the performances today have been really great. Also, Taiga on this position 4 puck. Let me say, I was doubtful of this pick, but I am happy to choke up my words.
Yeah. Taiga's at his best when he's able to play as aggressively as he wants, and Puck is one of the best heroes to do that. He's able to set up his team all over the map. Oh, they have caught Zoxa.
Do fun.
And the Morphling too.
Yeah, that's another fight. There's Morphling. He tries to. Ah, that's nice. Almost on to spill everything. But Boxy, you're in the river. But Samael turns into Slardar. And now Thompson as well. Sleight of fist with those steering chains makes it impossible.
Tries to break the
Naked
tree.
was looking for the counter kill, but Thompson was ready for that. Taiga? Top lane as well. He's trying to cut the lanes a bit. And they're dying because of it. Okay. You can't let these kills, but you are on their side of the map at least.
Yep, he's trying to do the the OG style where you have 4 heroes running around getting kills, 1 hero pushing the lanes, but gets caught out a little bit. OG very quick to punish that. The pace of this game is actually insane. If you were playing this game right now, you would have like you'd have no idea what's going on, just because it's like as soon as one move is made, the other team's responding. There's absolutely no delay.
Yeah. I'm surprised by how quick thinking both teams have been doing this. They don't doubt, right? I don't know how they measure these engagements to really think, oh, take this is a bad one. Just go in and hope that they can win it based on mechanical skill.
And they trust the calls. I'm sure that as soon as it's like, oh, we see one person go, and then they all just go. There's no like, I don't know about that guy. It's just like, listen to your teammates.
Exactly. I mean, of Liquid, you've always seen this from it. Really do trust each other. I've always liked about brotherly friendship they have. In the case of OG, it's surprising because it's just respect that they have for each other. They haven't been together that long.
Teams have swapped sides of the map. Liquid deciding that they have just chosen to play Dire for a little bit.
Seems like they're trying to take over the map and then go for a wraparound. I don't know if you can call this a wraparound, really, but just straight up running from the other side of the map, hoping they're not defensive wards, and you might be correct. No-Tail is not a bad target if you can kill him in time. There's the monkey. No-Tail's gone.
He has buyback though.
But they do find someone in the back. It's Lone Druid. That's not good. You can't lose Koifa here, but he's survived for now. Koifa making out alive. He's healing thanks to the bear, and they managed to leash and kill Thompson. They went for Koifa, I think it was an easy kill, but it was not easy at all. And the other reinforcements, they all coming back. Thompson's ready to fight. So is No-Tail. Both have global abilities. Mickey wanting to catch this Ember Spirit. Gonna force the dieback here. That Frost Shield was kind of annoying. Another star. They get Foxy. To the river. They can stop Thompson. They have Ugo's command. And they will force the dieback on Thompson. Oh, this scrappy Dota is starting to get punished now by Liquid. They go for mid one as well. And with a Frost Shield, it should be a positive potential kill. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Mid one's gone. Saxa is the last kill they're gonna get here in this matchup. That's 4 kills for Liquid. They're starting to punish the OG. Confidence. That's dieback by Thompson. Who's gonna happen?
3 diebacks actually. No-Tail, Saxa, and Thompson all going down. There are so many really cool plays in that as well. Mickey, even just at the very end, he sees the axis for mid one coming, jumps off the tree just in time to not get stunned, clean up the kills. The instant buyback from Insania, realizing that, hey, this is what OG does every single game. They're just going to bring more heroes than we need to as well.
Yes, and they have the master style. They've been playing a really up-tempo Lone Druid. We thought this was impossible, but they jumped. The Lone Druid can win again, so you just gotta play him this way. That monkey can complemented it so well. And now, look at Foxy go again! This man knows no fear. He's gonna find whatever he sees. Mega in trouble. He does get killed off by the Wrath of Nature. Well placed. And now they're gonna go for Koikva, or at least his bear, rather. He does the TP, so it should be...
Liquid draws first blood, claiming the melee racks in the mid lane. And that's going to be just a little bit of extra pressure that OG has to deal with, keep the lanes out. Something that they've been extremely good at up until this game, where it does kind of feel like Liquid has the upper hand. Despite having a Beast and a Nature's Prophet and an Ember Spirit, Liquid is not really being pressured at their own base while they're making aggressive moves, and that is a huge deal.
True. That's true. Usually the control app that OG has forced rolls. Oh, whoa, that play by Sumail into your and Saxa in a similar position. You're fighting in the water. You can't fight a Slardar. Neither can you fight a Monkey King, apparently. Okay, these kind of plays are not what I'm expecting from them.
Just another fairy tale.
Getting a little bit ahead of themselves. They've been running people over, and just, there's never been a back command for OG for the entire qualifier. So now they need to slow things down a little bit, which is not how they're used to playing.
Go and you like they're talking amongst themselves and they're going, right, what happens? We're running at them, and so what do we do? I don't know. I've never experienced this before.
What do you mean back?
Yes, exactly.
Didn't even know I could do that.
They don't have that key in their keyboard. It's not part of it. Mid one. Alright, that's poor Insania. Actually, may not. With a Dream Ball, they can actually fight this. It worked. Thompson stunned himself and got cancelled because of it, and mid one in the same position.
And look at where the lanes are.
My God, Tiger. My God, this man. Dream Ball's off point. Playstyle on point. Taiga and Mickey for this. I mean, nah. It's a pleasure to watch him, really.
I actually love this itemization too. He didn't even upgrade his boost. He's just going straight Aghanim Scepter.
Yes. Veil though. He went for an early Veil.
Yes.
A lot of damage to this team, which I like. Let's do a Lich. Okay, we're gonna go to the tower here. Close back with a bear. Mask Madness doesn't let that tower's gonna fall. The Telekinesis bear, he's a bit too fat, falls down. Need to break that tower, but it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult. Even though the bear treats it like it's made out of butter, you also gotta wait your time.
And look how early Liquid backs out. They're not like waiting until 5 seconds until top of that. They start backing out in 15 seconds, knowing that OG will 100% chase them out if they leave any later than that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There's a... Okay, never mind. I thought that was a fake back. Just the wording dominated completely. I think there's a Rodan, maybe?
I'd really like to smoke. They're going to find tops, and they're going to find multiple people.
They are. That's a great request. They get
God, he is
investigated. A single balance strike and they're gone. And now it's also Samael going down. Nothing you can do there. As Mickey wrecks havoc around OG. Another beautiful slithering crush. Boxy, you make this look easy. How do you do this? What's the secret? How do you always get 2 people in those storms? GG, they did it. They actually stopped the winning streak by OG. Liquid are the first to defeat OG.
That was a hell of a game. They just outfought OG at their own game. And, you know, I'm not going to say I told you so, but that was the first time that we've seen